Introduction. In the heart of a quaint and peaceful town, nestled amid the gentle undulations of rolling hills, there unfolded a remarkable tale that would resonate with the very essence of human ambition, tenacity, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. This story, known far and wide as the Bridge of Resilience, is a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within each of us, waiting for the right moment to shine through the darkest clouds of adversity. Our tale begins with a young man named Jack, a resident of this picturesque town, who harbored an ambition that seemed destined to remain forever beyond his grasp. Jack's dream was no fleeting fancy, it was a burning desire, a lifelong passion that had ignited within him since childhood. He aspired to be an architect, not just any architect, but one capable of crafting bridges that would not only span physical chasms but also connect hearts and communities. Yet, life has a way of steering us down unexpected paths, often winding and fraught with obstacles. Jack was born into a family with humble means, where every day was a struggle to make ends meet. The clutches of poverty seemed to tighten with each passing year, and as he grew, Jack's dream of becoming an architect started to resemble a fading specter, haunting the corners of his consciousness. Chapter by chapter, this tale will unfold the chronicles of Jack's life, illustrating the journey from a troubled beginning to the triumphant realization of his ambitions. Through hardship, sacrifice, and unwavering determination, Jack's story serves as a beacon of inspiration, a reminder that even when circumstances seem dire, our dreams can endure and, ultimately, flourish. As we delve into this narrative, we will follow Jack on a transformative odyssey. We will witness the unexpected turns, the formidable obstacles, and the moments of despair that sought to extinguish his aspirations. We will also marvel at the remarkable resilience that would propel him forward, no matter how formidable the challenges he faced. The Bridge of Resilience is not just a story, it is a mirror reflecting the realities of life, the choices we make, and the boundless potential that resides within us all. It is an exploration of the human spirit's capacity to overcome, to adapt, and to reach for the stars, even when tethered to the ground by the weight of circumstance. Join us as we embark on this extraordinary journey through the 7 chapters of Jack's life, a journey that encapsulates the essence of grit, determination, and the enduring power of dreams. In the end, Jack's legacy stands as a reminder that, in the face of adversity, the bridge to our dreams is not beyond our reach, as long as we have the courage to build it, one resilient step at a time.
Chapter 1: A Troubled Beginning. In the tranquil town of Meadowbrook, where the days unfolded with the unhurried grace of a leaf floating down a serene river, there lived a young man named Jack. From his earliest memories, Jack had nurtured a dream, a vision that sparkled like a distant star in the velvety night sky. He aspired to be an architect, a creator of bridges that would defy the erosion of time and stand as monuments to human ingenuity. Jack's dream, however, was a fragile ember in the tempest of his reality. Born into a family of limited means, he quickly learned that life had a knack for dashing even the most brilliant dreams against the unyielding rocks of adversity. His parents, hardworking and steadfast, struggled tirelessly to make ends meet. The cozy cottage they called home seemed to grow smaller as the bills piled higher, and the weight of financial burdens pressed heavily on young Jack's shoulders. As the years passed, the fervor of Jack's dream began to dim, like the fading glow of a candle nearing its end. Reality, like a merciless wind, swept away the romantic notions of designing grand bridges and replaced them with the daily grind of survival. The prospect of a formal education in architecture seemed as remote as the moon, and Jack found himself swept into the ceaseless current of mundane existence. Instead of pursuing his passion for design and engineering, Jack found himself working long hours at odd jobs. He toiled in construction sites, breaking a sweat beneath the unforgiving sun, and his hands, once poised to sketch magnificent bridges, were now calloused from manual labor. Each paycheck was a lifeline for his family, a lifeline that stretched thinner with every passing month. Though Jack's spirit remained indomitable, the ember of his dream had dwindled to a mere flicker. It was as if the universe had conspired to clip the wings of his ambition. And yet, within the shadows of hardship, seeds of hope began to take root. One day, while laboring on a construction site alongside seasoned builders, something extraordinary happened. As he watched the engineers and architects plan and execute the construction process, a spark ignited within Jack. The magnificence of the structures they were building rekindled the passion he had long kept at bay. During lunch breaks, Jack would secretly sketch his own bridge designs in a tattered notebook, his heart pounding with excitement. It was as if a slumbering giant had been awakened within him, a force that refused to be stifled any longer. Thus, in the face of adversity and the pressing weight of financial responsibility, Jack's dormant dream began to stir. Little did he know that this spark would eventually blaze into a roaring fire of determination and lead him down a path he had once thought forever closed. The journey towards his dream had only just begun, but the troubled beginning would serve as the crucible that forged the resilience he would need to overcome the formidable obstacles that lay ahead.
Chapter 2: The Unforeseen Obstacle. As the years passed in Meadowbrook, Jack's life took on a relentless rhythm. Each day seemed to blend seamlessly into the next, as he continued to work tirelessly to support his struggling family. The dream of becoming an architect, which had briefly flickered to life within him, remained ensnared in the web of reality's constraints. Jack's family, though humble and hardworking, faced financial burdens that grew heavier with time. Every paycheck he earned, every penny he managed to save, was a lifeline for them. The cozy cottage they called home had witnessed countless sacrifices and unspoken dreams, and Jack bore the weight of those responsibilities with unwavering determination. The prospect of pursuing a formal education in architecture remained a distant mirage, a shimmering oasis on the horizon of his life. The hours he spent laboring on construction sites, the sweat and toil that soaked his brow, all served as testament to the sacrifices he was willing to make for his family's well-being. But just as Jack's dream seemed to slip further away, an unforeseen obstacle emerged, threatening to engulf his aspirations in darkness. It was a harsh reminder that life's journey was seldom predictable, and adversity could strike when least expected. One fateful evening, as Jack returned home from a particularly grueling day of work, he found his family gathered around the small kitchen table, their faces etched with worry. His parents had received a letter, one that bore the ominous seal of a hospital. The letter brought devastating news: his younger sister, Emily, had fallen seriously ill. The diagnosis was grave, and the treatments, though necessary, were expensive. Jack's heart sank as he realized the magnitude of the situation.
His family's already precarious financial situation was about to take a catastrophic turn. With a heavy heart, Jack understood that his dream of becoming an architect would have to be further postponed. There was no question, his family needed him now more than ever. He made the difficult decision to put his education on hold and devote himself entirely to Emily's care, while also continuing to provide for his family. Days turned into weeks, and Jack became Emily's unwavering pillar of support. He juggled long hours at work with hospital visits, his determination unwavering even in the face of exhaustion. He watched as Emily's strength slowly returned, as she began to fight her illness with the same tenacity that had always defined their family. During those difficult times, Jack's dream seemed like a distant memory, a faint star in a night sky obscured by clouds. Yet, as he looked at Emily's brave struggle, he found a new source of inspiration. He realized that the love and devotion he poured into his family's well-being was, in itself, a testament to the architect he aspired to be. He was building not bridges of steel and concrete, but bridges of resilience and love, connecting hearts in their time of need. In the midst of this unforeseen obstacle, Jack's character and determination grew stronger, forging a resilience that would prove invaluable in the chapters yet to come. The path towards his dream may have taken a detour, but the fire of his ambition continued to burn, albeit in a different form, as he navigated the trials of a troubled beginning with unwavering love and sacrifice.
Chapter 3: The Spark of Hope. As the seasons changed in Meadowbrook, Jack's life settled into a rhythm that revolved around caring for his recovering sister, Emily, and providing for his family. The dream of becoming an architect, once so vivid in his mind, had been eclipsed by the pressing demands of reality. The days stretched into weeks, and weeks into months, as he continued to work tirelessly to support his loved ones. Despite the hardship, Jack's spirit remained unbroken. He had made a solemn promise to himself and his family that he would see them through their difficulties. Yet, beneath the surface of daily routine and responsibility, a smoldering ember of his dream persisted. It lay dormant, but not extinguished. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky painted itself in shades of orange and pink, Jack found himself reminiscing about the days when he had first discovered his passion for architecture. The memory of watching the engineers and architects at the construction site, the thrill of sketching bridge designs in his tattered notebook during lunch breaks, all these moments had been etched into his soul. As he sat at the kitchen table, his fingers absent-mindedly tracing the rim of his coffee cup, Jack realized that his dream had not vanished, it had merely been waiting for the right moment to rekindle. The spark of hope that had ignited within him during those early days was still alive, if not stronger. Determined to pursue his passion once more, Jack decided to take a step forward. He knew that the road ahead would be fraught with challenges, but he was willing to confront them head-on. With his family's blessing and understanding, he enrolled in night classes at the local community college. It was a demanding endeavor that required juggling work, family commitments, and the pursuit of his education. The nights were long, and the hours of sleep grew scarce, but Jack's determination was unwavering. He sat in crowded classrooms alongside students much younger than himself, absorbing every morsel of knowledge that his professors imparted. He devoured textbooks and completed assignments late into the night, fueled by a newfound sense of purpose. Each step he took toward his dream rekindled the flame of hope that had flickered within him. Jack's passion for architecture began to burn brighter than ever before. He immersed himself in his studies, soaking up the principles of design and engineering with an insatiable appetite for knowledge. As he delved deeper into the intricacies of architecture, Jack also found a supportive community of peers who shared his enthusiasm. They became his comrades in the pursuit of a common dream, providing him with encouragement and camaraderie. Through their collective determination, Jack discovered that he was not alone on this challenging path. In the quiet hours of the night, as he pored over blueprints and sketched designs, Jack could feel the pieces of his dream falling into place once more. The spark of hope had ignited a wildfire of ambition within him. The troubled beginning that had cast a shadow over his aspirations was slowly giving way to the dawning realization that, with hard work and determination, he could reclaim the dream that had always burned in his heart. Chapter 3 marked the turning point in Jack's journey, a moment when the embers of his dream were fanned into a roaring fire of determination and renewed hope. As he continued to balance the demands of his education, work, and family, he remained steadfast in his resolve to pursue the path of architecture, no matter how daunting the road ahead might be.
Chapter 4: The Pursuit of Dreams. Jack's pursuit of his dream of becoming an architect entered a new phase, one characterized by relentless determination and unyielding dedication. As he continued to juggle his job, his studies at the local community college, and his responsibilities at home, his passion for architecture burned ever brighter. The path Jack had chosen was no easy one. Days began before the sun kissed the horizon, as he woke early to prepare breakfast and ensure Emily and his family were well cared for. Then, he ventured off to his job on the construction site, where the relentless sun bore down on him as he toiled alongside his fellow workers. It was a physically demanding job, but it was a means to an end, a way to support his family and finance his education. Evenings were a whirlwind of activity. After long, exhausting days at work, Jack would return home to greet Emily with a smile, sharing stories of his day to lift her spirits. With dinner on the table, he'd sit down to eat with his family, who offered him unwavering support and encouragement in his pursuit of education. Then, as the night settled in, Jack would set off for his night classes at the community college. The classroom became his sanctuary, a place where he could immerse himself in the world of architecture and design. His professors, recognizing his dedication, provided guidance and mentorship, further fueling his passion. Jack devoured textbooks and pored over blueprints, his diligence and commitment earning him the respect of his classmates. There were moments of exhaustion and self-doubt, but Jack's determination remained unshaken. He knew that the pursuit of his dreams was not a sprint but a marathon, and he was prepared to go the distance. Sleep became a luxury he could scarcely afford, and his nights were filled with the rhythmic scratching of pencils on paper as he sketched designs and worked on assignments. As the months turned into years, Jack's perseverance began to pay off. His grades steadily improved, and he was soon recognized as a promising talent within the architectural program. His professors saw in him not only a dedicated student but also a future architect with the potential to leave a mark on the world. Outside of the classroom, Jack started to gain practical experience by taking on internships with local architecture firms. These opportunities allowed him to apply his classroom knowledge to real-world projects. The construction site, where he had once labored as a worker, now became a place where he observed the construction process with a trained eye, analyzing the finer details and intricacies of bridge building. Throughout this period, Emily's health continued to improve, and the bond between the two siblings grew stronger. She admired Jack's dedication and was inspired by his unwavering commitment to his dreams. In her eyes, he was not just a brother, but also a beacon of hope, a living testament to the power of resilience and determination. As Jack pursued his dreams, his family, friends, and mentors stood by his side, providing unwavering support. They understood that his journey was not just his own, but a shared aspiration that had the potential to uplift their entire community. Chapter 4 marked a pivotal stage in Jack's life, a period of intense dedication, personal growth, and the relentless pursuit of his dreams. He was on the cusp of a new chapter, one that held the promise of fulfillment and the realization of a lifelong ambition.
Chapter 5. The Bridge Takes Shape. Jack's pursuit of his dream of becoming an architect had been a journey fraught with challenges and sacrifices, but it was also a journey marked by unwavering determination and the unyielding belief in his own potential. As he continued to excel in his studies and gain practical experience through internships, he found himself standing on the threshold of a new phase in his life, the realization of his dream to design and build bridges. With his education nearing completion, Jack had not only acquired the knowledge and skills necessary for his chosen profession but had also earned the respect and admiration of his professors and peers. His passion for architecture had evolved from a flickering ember into a blazing fire, and he was eager to channel that passion into creating structures that would stand as testaments to his skill and vision. Opportunity knocked when a local architectural firm, impressed by Jack's dedication and talent, offered him a position as a junior architect. It was a momentous step forward in his career, one that filled him with both excitement and trepidation. Jack eagerly accepted the offer, knowing that this was the opportunity he had been working so hard to attain. His first project was to design a pedestrian bridge that would span a serene river, connecting two parts of the town that had long been isolated from each other. It was a modest project compared to the grand bridges that had once filled his dreams, but Jack approached it with the same enthusiasm and commitment that had guided him throughout his journey. The design process was a labor of love. Jack poured his heart and soul into every aspect of the bridge, meticulously considering its aesthetics, functionality, and structural integrity. He consulted with his colleagues, sought guidance from his mentors, and worked tirelessly to ensure that his vision would come to life. As the design took shape on paper, so did Jack's reputation within the firm. His attention to detail, innovative ideas, and relentless work ethic set him apart as a rising star in the world of architecture. Colleagues sought his input on their own projects, and his confidence grew with each successful collaboration. Once the design was finalized, it was time to turn it into reality. Jack supervised the construction process with the same dedication he had exhibited as a laborer years ago. He was no longer just an observer, he was the architect, the visionary behind the project. Every beam, every rivet, and every concrete pour carried the weight of his dreams and aspirations. As the bridge began to take shape, the town watched with anticipation. The structure stood as a symbol of progress and unity, a testament to the power of dreams and the unwavering pursuit of one's passions. Jack's journey, from a troubled beginning to this pivotal moment, was a source of inspiration for all who knew him. The completion of the bridge marked not only a professional milestone but also a personal triumph for Jack. It was a tangible representation of his resilience and determination, a bridge that connected not only two parts of a town but also his past to his future. The dream that had once seemed unattainable was now a reality, and Jack knew that this was just the beginning of a career filled with possibilities. Chapter 5 was a chapter of fulfillment and achievement, as Jack's dream of becoming an architect began to take shape in the form of a bridge that would serve as a lasting legacy of his dedication and passion for his chosen profession. It was a bridge, not only of steel and concrete but also of hope and inspiration for those who dared to dream and persevere.
Chapter 6: Facing the Storm. With the completion of the pedestrian bridge in Meadowbrook, Jack had achieved a significant milestone in his burgeoning architectural career. The bridge, standing proudly over the serene river, was a testament to his dedication and the realization of a lifelong dream. However, life has a way of testing one's resolve just when things seem to be going smoothly. As the seasons shifted, a formidable challenge emerged on the horizon. It arrived in the form of a powerful storm that descended upon Meadowbrook with unrelenting force. Dark clouds amassed in the sky, and the atmosphere grew heavy with the promise of torrential rain and fierce winds. The news of the impending storm sent shockwaves through the town. Residents hurriedly prepared for the onslaught, securing their homes and belongings. But Jack had another pressing concern. The bridge he had designed and supervised the construction of was now in the path of the impending tempest. As the storm drew nearer, Jack's anxiety mounted. He knew that the bridge had been constructed to withstand the rigors of time, but this was a test of a different magnitude. The fierce winds and relentless rain could pose a serious threat to the structure's integrity. With a sense of urgency, Jack gathered a team of engineers and construction workers to reinforce the bridge. They worked tirelessly, securing loose components, reinforcing foundations, and ensuring that every element of the bridge was prepared for the impending storm. Jack's meticulous attention to detail and unwavering commitment to the project shone through in this critical moment. As the first raindrops fell and the wind began to howl, Jack and his team continued their efforts into the night. It was a grueling battle against the forces of nature, and their determination was matched only by the fury of the storm itself. The rain fell in torrents, and the winds howled like a wild beast, testing the mettle of the bridge and those who sought to protect it. For hours, they labored in the darkness, their resolve unbroken. The storm raged on, but the bridge stood firm, a testament to the skill and dedication with which it had been constructed. Jack watched with a mixture of relief and pride as the structure weathered the storm, its foundations unwavering, its design resilient. As the storm finally subsided, the first rays of dawn broke through the clouds, revealing the bridge standing proudly over the river, its integrity intact. It was a moment of triumph, not just for Jack, but for the entire town. The bridge had not only connected two parts of Meadowbrook physically but had also become a symbol of resilience and unity. Jack's journey, marked by a troubled beginning, the spark of hope, and the pursuit of dreams, had now faced its greatest test. Through unwavering determination and the ability to adapt to unforeseen challenges, he had emerged victorious once more. Chapter 6 was a pivotal moment in Jack's life and career, as he confronted the forces of nature to protect the bridge that represented the realization of his dreams. It was a reminder that challenges, like storms, may come unexpectedly, but with resilience and determination, one can weather even the most formidable tempests.
Chapter 7: Triumph and Legacy. The storm that had tested the strength of the pedestrian bridge in Meadowbrook had finally passed, leaving in its wake a sense of relief and triumph. Jack and his team had worked tirelessly through the night to ensure the bridge's integrity, and their efforts had paid off. The bridge still stood, resolute and unbroken, connecting the two parts of the town as a symbol of resilience and unity. As the days turned into weeks, Meadowbrook began to heal from the effects of the storm. The town, once divided by the river, had now become closer than ever, thanks to the bridge that Jack had designed and protected. The townspeople looked upon the structure with a newfound sense of pride and gratitude, recognizing it not only as a physical connection but also as a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. Jack's reputation as an architect continued to soar. His successful handling of the storm crisis had not only solidified his position within the architectural firm but had also garnered the respect and admiration of his peers. He became a sought-after figure, known not only for his talent but also for his unwavering dedication to his craft. With each project he undertook, Jack poured his heart and soul into the design and construction, ensuring that the structures he created were not just functional but also aesthetically pleasing and enduring. His designs became known for their innovation and the careful consideration of the environment in which they were built. Years passed, and Jack's career flourished. He worked on projects of increasing complexity and scale, from bridges to public buildings and landmarks. His portfolio grew, each structure bearing the mark of his dedication and the enduring legacy of his passion for architecture. But Jack's story was not just one of professional triumph. It was also a story of the power of dreams and the resilience of the human spirit. He had started with a troubled beginning, faced unforeseen obstacles, and pursued his dreams with unwavering determination. He had weathered storms, both literal and metaphorical, and emerged stronger and more resolute. His legacy extended beyond the buildings he designed. It was a legacy of inspiration and hope, a testament to the idea that with perseverance and a relentless pursuit of one's dreams, even the most formidable challenges could be overcome. Throughout his journey, Jack remained grounded and never forgot the values instilled in him by his family and his upbringing in Meadowbrook. He continued to support his family, especially his beloved sister, Emily, who had now fully recovered and was pursuing her own dreams with the same determination that had defined her brother's journey. As the years went by, Jack's story became woven into the fabric of Meadowbrook's history. The bridge he had designed and protected served as a living testament to his resilience and dedication. It was a bridge that not only connected two parts of a town but also bridged the gap between dreams and reality. In the end, Chapter 7 was a chapter of triumph and legacy. Jack had not only achieved his dream of becoming a successful architect but had also become a source of inspiration for those who dared to dream and persevere. His story was a reminder that, with unwavering determination and a passion for one's craft, even the loftiest dreams could be realized, leaving a lasting mark on the world.
In the end, Jack's journey stood as a beacon of hope and a living testament to the power of unwavering determination. He had not just fulfilled his dream, he had conquered a series of seemingly insurmountable obstacles, defying the odds at every turn. His story resonated with people far beyond the boundaries of Meadowbrook, inspiring them to reach for their own aspirations with renewed vigor. The Bridge of Resilience, Jack's crowning achievement, became more than just a structure of steel and concrete. It was a symbol of human tenacity. It stood as a lasting monument to the idea that dreams, when pursued with unyielding passion and unwavering persistence, had the capacity to transcend time and circumstance. Visitors from near and far marveled at the bridge's elegant design and sturdy construction. They were not just admiring a piece of architecture, they were beholding a manifestation of the human spirit's ability to rise above adversity and forge a path toward greatness. The Bridge of Resilience was a living testament to the idea that obstacles were not insurmountable walls, but challenges that could be overcome through perseverance and dedication. Jack's story became a source of motivation in schools and communities. His journey was shared in classrooms as an example of what one could achieve with hard work and an unwavering belief in oneself. Young minds across the town now aspired to become architects, engineers, and dreamers, embarking on their own paths of discovery and determination. The town of Meadowbrook embraced Jack as a local hero, not for his architectural prowess alone but for the values he embodied: hard work, perseverance, and an unshakable commitment to family and community. Jack's story had woven itself into the very fabric of the town's identity, and the Bridge of Resilience had become a site of pilgrimage for those seeking inspiration and hope. Years passed, and Jack's career continued to flourish. He designed bridges that spanned vast rivers, skyscrapers that touched the clouds, and public spaces that breathed life into communities. Each project was a testament to the enduring legacy of the lessons he had learned on his journey. In his quieter moments, Jack would often visit the Bridge of Resilience, reflecting on the remarkable path that had brought him to this point. He would think back to the troubled beginning, the spark of hope, the pursuit of dreams, and the storms weathered along the way. With a sense of gratitude and fulfillment, he knew that his life's work had transcended the realm of architecture. It had become an indelible part of the human experience, reminding all who encountered it that dreams, with passion and persistence, could indeed withstand the tests of time. In the end, Jack's story was a testament to the idea that the pursuit of dreams was not just a solitary journey but a shared experience, one that left an enduring mark on the world and inspired others to embark on their own quests for greatness. The Bridge of Resilience, standing as a bridge not just between 2 points but between the past and the future, would continue to serve as a reminder of the boundless potential that resided within every human heart.